2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. He leaps over him. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Alert, alert, alert!
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Here we go. Watch out!
Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete to open things up.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check.
Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. For this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's pulled in at the 32. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Dolphin football. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44.
3 down. 6-6. Pull it high.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Focus, defense, focus. Switch.
Blue.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And an alley to run. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Man, I got you.
Now
a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Get up! 180!
49's a month.
Alert! Hey, Haywood!
This time, Trubisky will throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Sit up. 180.
Good trap, good trap. Tight end left, tight end left. Hey, hey, hey. We got three. Three down.
Rush in. Check 26, check 27.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this. Check three. 18.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On the set.
Watch 49. Here we go. Watch tight end. Tight right. Four down. Kill. Shift.
Big gripper.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Shaq Lawson's one of those guys that after a while you quit just trying to define him by a position. Defensive end, outside linebacker, doesn't matter. He knows how to get upfield and spill some plays.
So disruptive. What makes him so disruptive?
I think it's strength. If you see his upper body, I mean, he's got some strength up there and some really good hands, but he's got some surprising quickness as well to get him upfield.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Here we go.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Trubisky got it open man. It's Foster. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
So you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and make the offensive move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Middle. Pilot, 64, weak.
Switch.
Regular.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down.
Alert! Watch 98. Watch 98.
From the gun, it's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago. Early on, it's the Vikings in the driver's seat. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Lock in, lock in.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Dolphins.
Sit up. 180.
Watch time, watch time. Tight end right.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Dolphins 3. Bills nothing.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Sit up. 180.
Here we go, here we go.
Hey, ball.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Go full strength. Check 31, check 31. Sponge. No.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
General West. Alert.
14.
Buzz.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
Stop. 180.
Mike, 49. Get ready. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Red, top.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And his throw here's incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too.
I got you.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Watch it.
Hey, 18. Alert.
Let's go, Mike. 50. Mike.
Go.
You're not ready.
Now Trubisky. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. A nice move gets him a few extra. Down just shy of his 20. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, as some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
That's good for the Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Hey, 319! Watch 55!
You can't block me.
From the 44, Allen. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I'm here all day. Shit.
5 wide.
Shit.
Topper! Go!
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Whip. Watch the whip.
On 2nd down, it's Griffin. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
I know you feel that.
A reminder, when we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
52. 52's the mic. I got one. Jam him. Jam. Slam.
Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 29-yard line.
Mike 50. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
New Mike 52. Mike 52. What's up?
And now they'll throw with Allen. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, switch gears. Check.
Now a give, right side. Griffin. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is good. And the Bills are going to tie the game at 3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Put up! 180!
Mike 49. Silver. Check your hot read.
Alert! Blue!
They go play action with Trubisky. And Watson has it right side. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
Let's go.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Put up! 180!
Check. Single. Hey, guys, I got 15. 15's mine. I'm taking it. Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Lock in, lock in.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Alert.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He's going to wind up and air it out. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. It could be first touchdown wins. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Under 10, under 10. Alert. Move.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Sit up. 180.
50, Mike 50, huh? Let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go.
Under crunch. Check. Alert.
Now Bilal. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
50 to Mike. I'll get him.
Red, up.
Check 50.
Red, up.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check. Fresno. Red, up. Switch. Greystone travel.
A draw play now, Balaj. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
180.
49's the mic.
I got him. Hey, alert.
Why? Get wide.
Hey, ball. Get up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First down, Dolphins.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
He's coming. We got double up. Check.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
180.
Mike's 50. Hey, pick it up, dude.
Move.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Let's go. Let's do it.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
Showing it.
Move.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Get up. 180.
I'm coming after you. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Alert.
Mike.
Hey, exit.
50.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Little. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Trubisky now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10.
SOS. X3. 218. Chopper.
Watch the twist.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
Hey, Mike.
180.
52. Army.
On second down, here's Yeldon. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll lead here to a third down.
180.
Boys, 52. Hey, me and you all day.
Pass.
I'm coming after you.
Now Allen. They go with the screen. It's Yeldon. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a tight, low-scoring affair thus far. 3-3 is our score heading into the fourth. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let him know. Let him know. Let him know.
Chance, lock in, lock in.
You.
They'll run here with Balazs. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Fit.
180.
The mic. Check.
Hey, ball.
Check.
Red, touch. Hey, Alpha.
Play action. Now Trubisky. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And got his man complete. And all the way to the opposite 48. It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the slant. Check 37.
Red, touch. Hey, 18.
Mike's 49. Rip right.
Hey, Foxtrot.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Hey.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Ready to break.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he's got room. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Strip that ball. Ship.
Hey, 18.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Right
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Bandit. Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
Alert, 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 alert.
On the delay, it's Balaj. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead him to 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th. We still wait on the first touchdown of the game, but a second field goal now makes it a 6-3 score.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would call this the definition of winning ugly. To me, this is gorgeous. I'm a defender, right? I love these kind of games. The tension is high. Who's going to make the play to win it? And right now, that field goal may be the advantage they need.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Half 85. Middle.
It's going to be a long day.
Hey, seam 6.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Don't be mad.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Get him, baby.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Check the backer. Kill.
Here's McCaffrey. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Watch tight.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
4 down. Check. 4 down. 4 down.
Tight dog, tight dog.
Throwing down is Trubisky, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
15 line. Hey, orbit. Ready, ready.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. They have gone to the fourth quarter, by the way, in that game in Cleveland. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they hold on, a victory there would be their third of the year. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
T.J. Yeldon. He's at the 30, the 20. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
All day, defense, all day, all day.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Ready?
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
36, 36.
61, matchbox lights.
Check 43.
Hey, Echo. Hit it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Trubisky now, 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
This is McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a 1st down and more. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
To throw is Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete. Xavier Howard on recovery.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, check mark. Hey, Delta. Watch it, 5. You.
Allen to throw. It's caught by Davis. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, high 7.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. So with a late touchdown, no time remains, but they will go for 2 here to try to make this a touch more respectable. And he's got it. It's caught. What a call with no time remaining. And with that 2 points, they win the game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion.
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So for the Dolphins, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.